Do you like it when people say things you know? Does that make you laugh? Especially in comic books? Aquaman, Superman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, Marvel Comics, DC Comics, The Guardians of the Galaxy, Deadpool, and other such things. Whoa, I just got the movie for you. This piece of shit, Teen Titans Go to the Movies. Teen Titans Go to the Movie is based on the hit TV show that's playing on Cartoon Network, and feel like it's been playing on Cartoon Network forever and all the time. It's basically Deadpool but PG. They just throw a bunch of references at you and say laugh. And I hated every second of this movie. This movie is so unfunny, so dull, and so desperate to make you, to attempt to make you laugh, that it thinks this shit is funny. It didn't work for Deadpool and it's not working for this crappy movie. I will say there is a germ of an idea for this movie that's suffocating and freaking died. What's going on is the Teen Titans are going, they see that all these superheroes are getting movies, so they go to Hollywood and they try to get their own movies done. And unfortunately, they find out, well, you need a bad guy. You don't, because the Teen Titans Go TV show really doesn't have bad guys. It's just a bunch of quirky, frenetic things moving around on the screen. You're trying to amuse, I guess, little children. And that's what this movie is a lot of the times. All it is, and at first it was kind of interesting and it was kind of funny because it'd be like, oh, who are you guys? We're the Guardians of the Galaxy. Obviously they're not. And I was like, but then after the 17th time they did it, it was just like, this is the only thing this movie has, isn't it? On top of it, there's gotta be at least 8 or 10 musicals in this movie. Holy cow, I didn't think they could stretch out basically a premise that's 45 to 30 minutes into 80 minutes by throwing in like 10 songs. They must sing the theme song at least 4 times in this movie, just to pad it out to an hour and 20 minutes. I mean, if I was to say anything, the animation is nicely upgraded from the TV show. I'm not a big fan of the TV show. I also don't hate the TV show. While I did like the original Teen Titans TV show, this one, I just saw it for what it is. It's meant for toddlers. It's not for me. I don't hate it. I just moved on with the rest of my life. So if you have little kids, they'll enjoy the fact that the animation is very frenetic. There's always something happening. There's always movement. It's very brightly colored. I also have to give the producers, Warner Brothers, credit because other than Will Arnett as the voice of Slade, Deathstroke, they brought back everyone from the TV show. So it's always nice to see that they didn't bring in some big name stars to do the voices. They let everyone who did the TV show do this. So that's really cool. But that's about it. This movie feels so padded for time. Unless you like Deadpool and you like that reference humor, you're not gonna like this because that's all it has. And then there's so many musicals. It really did feel padded out, and I'm not gonna lie, I was very disappointed that they didn't bring back Ron Perlman to do Deathstroke, to do Slade, because Will Arnett really added nothing to the proceeding. There are a couple of jokes that could have been funny, as there's a part where they want to say, where the Titans go, well, if we get rid of all the superheroes' tragic backstories, we'll be the only heroes left. So there'll be plenty of bad guys to fight, and it does lead to a really funny gag with Batman's backstory, but that's about all this movie has. It doesn't even have the really good joke from the trailers, which was if Aquaman can get a movie, anyone can. It's not in the movie. I hated this movie. It was so boring. I was almost falling asleep during it because I was very unimpressed by the referential jokes. It didn't piss me off like Deadpool did, where it's like, oh, I get it, you're trying to curse because you think that cursing is funny. No, this is just boring, bland. Unless you like freaking animation, this isn't gonna be anything to you. This is probably more for the demographic of probably 12 years old and younger, or just people who like people shouting out comic book references. I will say this, there is an extra credit scene that I probably says is the only thing I enjoyed about this movie. Well, I'll blow it for you because it has nothing to do with the movie, where you actually see the Teen Titans, the original Titans, come out and say, "Can you hear us? You know, we're trying to find our way back." I have a feeling this is all a plan to get them back onto the new DC streaming service. But yeah, that's it. Teen Titans Go to the Movies, I give it 2. There's nothing else I can say. I just... what a waste of time. Jeff has just started shooting some new videos for his Sonic Mania Plus playthroughs. I'm going to put a link in the description below. Be more than happy to check out some of his stuff if you like his Sonic playthroughs. That's it for me for now, because I need to see something that actually will make me laugh, unlike this movie. Bye.